We are telling you what to watch this Halloween weekend in Friday Flicks, so we brought in our critic, Patrick Beatty, or is it?
Anglo-Cablogian, charmed I'm sure.
Mistress of Evil, pleased to make your acquaintance. Wait, real quick, were you a fan of my movies?
Of course, always a fan of the Maleficent movies, and I definitely am going to say that louder now than any other time.
I knew I liked him. Okay, so first up is something called Mass. I haven't even heard of this.
Yeah, so Mass came out during Sundance, and this is one of those films where if you love acting performances, this is probably the best one you're going to see this year.
Oh, let's take a look.
We want to listen, and we want to heal.
What would you like to know?
Everything. I want to know everything.
Why?
Why do I want to know about your son? Because he killed mine.
How far back would you like to go?
Wherever you need.
Because I can tell you everything, but there's so much that no one will ever know.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
Yes, so this is first, for anybody that might be sensitive to things like this is talking about some really sensitive subject. It's two parents that are dealing with something that happened to both their kids. One went into a school, and we've seen these stories before of school shootings, and this is what the parents are trying to do to find some type of catharsis with the parents of the victims and of the person that did the thing. And you see these performances, and it's really just in one room, on one table, and it's probably one of the best acting you'll see this year. It's difficult to watch. Bring a tissue, and bring all of the tissues that you can. But if you love performances, that's why I really wanted to bring this out. I gave it a 10 out of 10 because I think it's definitely one that people should see.
Oh my, well I saw Jason Isaacs, and anything he's in, I will see. He's
Lucius
so good.
Malfoy, and from the Goonies. If you recognize the actress that was from the Goonies, she's also in this too. Incredible.
All-star cast and 10 out of 10. All right. Okay, Patrick, what is Last Night in Soho? Okay, what's that all about? Did you love this?
Well, when you're alone and life is making you lonely, you could always go
Downtown.
downtown. That's what Last Night in Soho is, downtown in the 60s in the UK.
Oh my gosh, let's take a look.
You've got troubles, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown. Linger on the sidewalks where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose?
Ooh, so spooky. So this is, if you like suspense mystery thrillers, this is right up your alley. Edgar Wright is one of my favorite directors. He's always unique and creative with all of this stuff. His music is stylized and edited to everything. If you've seen Baby Driver or Shaun of the Dead, he's kind of a staple when it comes to a lot of horror films. And this, he does a terrific job with bringing in this mystery and highlighting what Britain was like in the 60s. And you see this main character who's being inspired by these visions that she keeps seeing of Anya Taylor-Joy. She's kind of living through her life vicariously. And whether you know if there's been some type of murder or something that has happened to this person, she's starting to uncover mysteries as she goes.
Ooh, I'm so intrigued by this one too. I saw a friend post that she can't stop thinking about it. It's one of those that sticks with you. And Anya Taylor-Joy, who you might know from The Queen's Gambit on Netflix, she's going to be the next big thing, isn't she?
Oh, absolutely. And I'm pretty sure that Edgar Wright watched The Queen's Gambit because she's in this and she's dancing and she's singing and she's incredible. And not to mention, the main actress, I can't remember her first name.
But just as good?
Thomason. Yeah, she's very good.
Okay, and then the last one you have, Antlers.
Antlers. Now, if you've read Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark as a kid and they frightened you, this might be a movie for you.
Those traumatized me. All right, check it out.
Something is going on with Lucas. These drawings belong to a student of mine.
This is what was in the mine. It's a diabolical spirit.
Excuse me, this is a myth.
For you, yeah.
Now this film, it's covering indigenous folklore about horror stories in the deep woods of Oregon. And this kid has this mysterious family that you don't know much about. You know that something bad has happened, and Carrie Russell is the teacher that starts to notice that there's some trends of abuse maybe that's happening with this kid, and she's trying to figure out what's going on along with her brother, played by Jesse Plemons. It is terrifying to me. I was on the edge of my seat through the whole thing. It's not necessarily one that is overtly scary. Like if you really don't like horror films, maybe not see this, but if you can handle something, I think this is definitely one for people that maybe want to just dip their toes in the horror genre.
Okay, I'm in. All three, I'm sold. What did you give that?
I gave that an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. And I don't think I asked you what you gave Last Night in Soho.
8.5 out of 10.
So these are all highly rated. These are all must-sees.
Definitely.
Okay, I'm so excited about all of those. Thank you so much for being
Yeah.
here, but guess what? That's not all because you are sticking around. He is going to share some family Halloween movie recommendations when we come back.